Hello, everyone, and welcome again to another episode of Success with Cess, where we help you make your dreams come true. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell because I love to interact. Hello, everyone, and welcome again to another episode of Success, where we help you make your dreams come true. Please remember to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell and share this message with your friends who are looking for a great place to eat here in Houston, Texas. Today on the show, I have Sophia Ortega of the Houston Restaurant Group. Sophia, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me. I'm so excited to be here.
Yeah, awesome. Well, tell the audience a little bit about yourself and your affiliation with the Houston Restaurant Group.
So yes, my name is Sophia Ortega. I work for H-Town Restaurant Group that owns basically 5 restaurants in Houston. So we have Backstreet Cafe, Hugo's, Caracol, Sochi, and Urbe. And my parents are the owners of the company. So my mom, Tracy Vaught, she started Backstreet in the 1980s. And then my dad, Hugo Ortega, came to Backstreet as a dishwasher. So they met, fell in love, and then opened, 4 more restaurants together. So I'm very much in the family business, full blown out there every day working for them. So
that is a great story. It is once again another reminder of the American dream and how even today in some instances where we know that the economy is kind of rough and tough, that the American dream is still possible.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, my dad is the inspiration for, so many hard workers out there that it is possible, even though it is super tough and you might fail a lot or make a lot of mistakes, but, dreams and success are definitely possible. So.
Yes. I like to say that failure is a part of success. And if you learn the lesson of failures and keep working through it, that eventually you will be successful. I like to know a little bit about the background of the people behind the business, and that's so intriguing to me. How long has the group been together, and just tell us a little bit about that growth.
So Backstreet opened in 1984. And so at that time, it was just a small cafe. My mom didn't have any, goals or aspirations to growing the business. She was perfectly happy with her little cafe, and it served like soups and sandwiches, very simple. And so my dad came in like 1987, I believe, and he worked his way up from being a dishwasher to being the head chef. So, once he kind of got into his profession of what he wanted to do and was really passionate about cooking, then, my parents had a conversation about how there's no real authentic Mexican food in Houston at the time. And so my dad was like, yeah, I mean, I go out to eat at Mexican restaurants and that's not what I ate growing up. And so my mom was like, well, why don't you serve the food that you grew up eating? And so that's how Hugo's came about in 2002. And so they kind of, they grew very slowly. So at that point, it was just Hugo's and Backstreet, and they didn't open Caracol until like 2013. So then at that point, we kind of started thinking like, okay, well, maybe we should make like a company like H-Town Restaurant Group and, maybe have some like corporate employees that work for all of them. Because once you get to 3, it's starting to get a little bit like difficult to just run them all super individually. So, at that point, we got some corporate people.
I try to make the analogy. It's kind of similar to me in my real estate work. When I have teammates, as I grow and I have 1 or 2 or 3, beyond 3, it starts to really scale. And that scaling part of it becomes the challenge in being able to manage it. So tell us a little bit about yourself and what is your role with the company?
So I obviously grew up like as a child, just like living in the restaurants with my parents. But I was always very open-minded about like what I wanted to do. I didn't really know if I wanted to go into the family business or like do my own thing. But when I got to college, I just kind of went down the business route and just like kept it a little bit vague. And then, throughout my 4 years at Tulane, explain, I kind of realized that, okay, yeah, I think I do want to go into the family business. I am an only child, so, it is a little bit of pressure because sometimes I feel like, it's all on me. But essentially, I went to grad school and kind of focused on hospitality. And then after that, started working full time. But I mainly just help out with like marketing at the moment. And I help with like holiday planning. And I do some like IT stuff, answer guest comments, work with the reservation system. So just kind of, I wear many hats. So wherever I
I
can
see.
help
Yeah,
out, I,
I can
I do
see.
that.
I can see that
Yeah.
your academic background plus your experience make you a really dynamic partner with your parents. I would say that's a partnership, a very loving and motivating partnership that you have there.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we each, like the three of us, have our kind of own like strengths that we kind of stay, we stay in our lane or we try to. But my dad is obviously the head chef, so he's very creative and does all of the food aspects in the menu. And then my mom is
Right.
like very logistical business side. And then I just kind of help out like here and there wherever I can. So.
In your marketing efforts, I want to thank you for taking part in the interview here. I sponsor the 6 neighborhoods with Park Bench. We collaborate in Tanglewood, River Oaks, Afton Oaks, Memorial, Rice Military, Hunters Creek Village, and Spring Branch East are the 6 neighborhoods that I sponsor, and your
Mhm.
relationship and your interview will live on the park bench sites in those 6 different neighborhoods. And you're always welcome to utilize the powerful park bench engine to promote your events and specials and holiday things that are coming up. And speaking of the holidays, what's any special events coming up?
Yes, so we just got through Day of the Dead, Dia de los Muertos. So that was a big, celebration for us. And we do, wine dinners or tequila dinners, mezcal dinners. We had a party at Urbe where it was a ticketed event and we like closed down the whole restaurant for the night. So that was super
Cool.
fun. So now we're going more into Thanksgiving and we do Thanksgiving to go at 4 of the 5 restaurants. So that's at
Oh,
Backstreet, Hugo's, Caracol, and Urbe. So if you
yeah.
go on any of their websites, you can order Thanksgiving to go. And we have tamales, we have, we have turkey, we have stuffing, we have all the sides. So
Oh,
that's a big,
sounds
big
great.
thing for. Mm-hmm.
And with big families, anything to help make it easier is always a blessing. Be sure to post those ordering sites on the park bench site through your login. That'll
Yeah,
that'll work great.
absolutely.
Well, thank you so much for being part of the show today. Really appreciate it, and would love to stay in touch with you and all the good people at the Houston Restaurant Group. Well, thank you so much,
Yeah,
Sophia.
of course. Thank you so much for having me.
You
All
bet. All right,
right.
take care now. We'll see you soon. Bye bye.